you watch my videos, and if you're like, oh my gosh, like you're living my dream life, like listen guys, like it was a journey to get here. And hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Maggie Sweetu, and I am a Cordon Bleu student. I am currently in Paris and I'm living out my dream. I am about to graduate, and I've been sharing my daily weekly vlogs. I've been sharing my daily weekly life here in Paris as a culinary student. I am a pastry student and I'm about to graduate, and it's insane, and I've been wanting to do one of these videos. And basically what I'm wearing right now is a uniform. They give you the uniform, and this is how you would look for demo. Obviously my hair would be up. You have the shirt, which is a little bit big on me because, you know, I don't know. And then you have the pants that they give you, and then they have this handkerchief that they give you. I'm not sure what you call it exactly. There is a term. And for practical, you have an apron, a towel, and a hat, and your hairnet, and your band. We're ready. So let's get this question and answers started. I am so excited, so excited. For all of you guys that have been following my journey, thank you for watching, thank you for commenting, thank you for just following along on this journey with me. It's been so amazing to be able to share this with you, and I'm so sad that it's actually ending, but you know what, bittersweet, but endings mean new beginnings. So I'm really excited for what's to come, and I'm excited to share that with you. So let's get started. Questions that I receive. Okay, all right, so the first question: do you have to speak French, right, to go to Le Cordon Bleu? I get that a lot. No, I don't speak French. I know the basic terms: bonjour, bonsoir, parlez-vous anglais, ça va, très bien. You don't have to know how to speak French to go to Le Cordon Bleu. The blessing is that they have translators that translate everything that the chef is saying to English. I can follow along, you can follow along. It's very simple. They do a very good job at getting really good translators. So, apartment search. How did you find your apartment? I actually used 2 third parties. I used Blue Stripe and Paris Attitude. That's what I used to find my apartment. Really helpful. Expensive, yeah. So maybe if you want to do it out of a third party, I just couldn't. I couldn't find a guarantor. You can, you know, but yeah, that's what I used to get my apartment. Is the Cordon Bleu worth the money? I do have to say that they do charge a lot. It is very expensive, but you're in Paris learning from really good chefs, really passionate chefs, and it's an amazing opportunity. And is it worth the money? I feel like it can be cheaper, but you know what, it's worth it because it's an experience of a lifetime, and like literally all the education, all the knowledge that you're getting from these chefs, it's pretty amazing and pretty priceless. How is it living in Paris? Is it safe? Check out my video here if you want to know. I actually was robbed in Paris. Someone took my phone off of the bus. So if you want to see that video, it's right here. But overall, that was the first and last time that ever happened to me. Very aware of my surroundings. I'm always looking around me, you know, making sure that, you know, no one's following me and no one's really looking at me, and like I have this face like, you know, like no. And wearing the mask kind of helps too, because I don't smile with, you know, the people. And overall it's safe. I don't want to live in fear while living here. I don't want you to live in fear while living here. It is just, you have to be aware of your surroundings. So I can do it, you can do it for sure. Do you have to have experience to start Le Cordon Bleu? I had experience before I started Le Cordon Bleu, but I know people that didn't have experience and they're doing well. They're doing very well. So it's just all about perspective and the way that you look at things. Like if you come in here wanting to learn and you come here teachable, you can do this most definitely. You know, it doesn't matter if you had experience or not. Like we all start from the basics, we all start from the bottom in the school, and then you move your way up. If you want to learn, you'll learn for sure. So don't let that stop you. how is a day in culinary school? Okay, so how a day in culinary school would be, we have theory classes, we have demonstration classes, we have practical classes, and that's what we have. That's what we have. So most of the time we have demonstrations and practicals, which is, demonstration is where you bring your recipe that you have in your book. They give you a book in basic, intermediate, and superior. You bring your recipe to class and they go over the recipe step by step, so that when you go into practical, you're ready. You bring your notes and you don't have to memorize it. You bring in your notes that you wrote in class and you go and do it, everything that the chef taught you. Very, very, very good the way that they do things, their system when it comes to demonstration and practical. I love it. It used to be 3-hour demos and 3-hour practicals. Now it's like 2 hours and 45-minute demo, 2 hours and 45-minute practical, but you get it done. You get it done. It's totally possible and really, really fun and intense. The practicals are intense, y'all. You know, if you've been following my journey, you know I'm always like, I didn't even breathe that practical. It's true. All right, so why did it take you 10 years to go to culinary school? Well, I know if you haven't heard my story, go watch it here, my first video on YouTube. But I started working at a bakery with the intentions of proving to my mom that I wanted to go to culinary school. 9 years later, I was still in the bakery, never actually went after going to culinary school until I just quit, and I was like, I'm going to culinary school, and that's why I'm here. Why it took me so long? I lost myself in the way. I had negativity in my ear. I listened to other people's voices. Get a job in the medical field, it is more stable, this, that, and I listened to them and I allowed them to dictate my life and what I wanted to do, and that's wrong. If you want to do something, if you're passionate about something, go and do it. Don't listen to other people's negativity and doubt on their life, you know, portraying it to your life. No, like, you know what you love, you know what you're passionate about, and go follow that dream. Do not let time pass away where you're just like, I wish. No, go do it. Take action. Go for it. You know, don't let no stop you. I had a lot of no's. I had a lot of people tell me, you shouldn't do it, like, you're almost 30, you should be settling down. Like, shh, no, okay? You're not too old, you're not too young. You know, don't limit yourself on what you're capable of doing. Go after your dream. Like, no. This is why I preach so hard on dreams and this and that, because I don't want to say that I wasted a lot of time, because, you know, God is good and in his timing it's perfect. But if you guys can learn from my mistakes, please do. Please do. Do not let time pass away wondering, what if this, that. No. Go after it. Go after your dreams. So I had someone ask me, would you consider doing cuisine or boulangerie in the future? Honestly, I would love to take a basic cuisine course. I would love to do boulangerie. If I get the funds, when I get the funds, I would love to do a course. Definitely, to learn more on bread and to learn basics in cuisine. Are the theory classes and written exams difficult? The theory classes are not difficult. They give you a lot of information. I am not a school person, so it's a lot of information. I'm just like, whoa. But you know what? It's interesting because they teach you on flour, the history, butter, dairy, and all this stuff that you need to know for your practical and demo, right? Are the written exams difficult? No, it's not difficult. It's also a low part of your percentage of your final grade. And it's not difficult. They ask you questions on temperatures, they ask you questions on theory classes, they ask you questions on things that are in your recipe. Like, it's not crazy difficult. Can you take your equipment and can you take your cooking equipment and uniform home? Yes, you can. You can take your cooking equipment, you can take your uniform home. Obviously it is yours to keep. They give you a uniform, you have to bring your own shoes, so you know. But they give you a knife kit, which is legit. It's really nice. It's almost like 1,000 euros, and they give that to you. It has knives in it, it has tips in it, it has spatula, it has a lot of stuff that you need. You are going to need more stuff, which I don't understand why they don't give it to you. So Le Cordon Bleu, can you please give us all the stuff that we need for class? But you can actually get by from not having a few stuff because the school has it. But if you want it for yourself so you don't have to share it with people, then like buying a silicone mat, buying a small offset spatula, buying a few tips that you may need for other practicals so that you don't have to share, things like that. I'll make a list in the bottom and let you know things that you may want to buy before you do get to Le Cordon Bleu. I have a question. Do you have to open a French bank account? Does Le Cordon Bleu offer assistance with this? If you know, you know. I still do not have a bank account here. It was difficult for me. Some people say it's not. Some people didn't have difficult times. Most people that I know did have a difficult time, still are having difficult times, but they have a French bank account. I recommend using BNP Paribas. They're really good. I almost started a bank account with them, but because of my visa situation I wasn't able to move forward with it, which is okay because I leave soon. And yeah, so that's it. I mean, I got by without having a French bank account. I just take out money at the ATM there. They charge me just the difference between the euro and the dollar. So that is it. Those are all the questions. Those are all the questions that I basically get on a daily. And honestly, like, I'm trying to think of other questions that I might get before I have to go to class. Honestly, guys, being able to study here is just an amazing opportunity, amazing experience. And I encourage you guys that if you watch my videos and if you're like, oh my gosh, like you're living my dream life, like listen guys, like it was a journey to get here, and it is possible for you. It is totally possible for you. Like, you know, if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. So just go after your dreams, write them down, and you have what it takes. You can do it, and you know you're worthy to live a life that you love, and I stand by that, because you are. A lot of times we tell ourselves like, oh my gosh, no, like no, but yes you can. You were made, you know, for such a time as this. You're wonderfully and beautifully made, and God has an amazing plan for your life, and definitely, like, you have what it takes. And if you have more questions, ask me down below. Happy to answer. Maybe I'll do a part 2 for the other series of questions that you guys asked me. So I hope this was educational for Le Cordon Bleu Paris questions pastry student. I love y'all so much. Thank you for watching. Yeah, goodbye. Alright, there's a few questions that popped up in my mind, and I want to answer them before I have to go to class. And it is this. Okay, so what are the steps, you know, that you have to take for applying to Le Cordon Bleu? So what I did was I actually went to the website, and there is a spot where you fill out, you know, the information. I'll put the link on the bottom. You put your name, what you're interested in, and an advisor emails you, and they give you all the information for you to apply. It is a very simple process, and that is that. And then you apply, you write a letter, you write a story on like why do you want to go to Le Cordon Bleu, and just like all that. I'm not sure like what they look at for accepting people, but share your heart, share your passion, share why you want to go to Le Cordon Bleu. I'm sure that you'll get accepted, you know. And also, like, one thing is, like, what if people don't support you, right? And for me, when I first told my mom I wanted to go to culinary school, I'm telling you guys, she did not first support me. My family did not first support me. They were in the mindset where, like, they never thought like being a chef was a thing, being a baker was a thing. They wanted me to be in the medical field, right? So people don't support you, that's okay, you know. Like, yes, you can prove it to them that this is actually something that you want to do, and also prove it to yourself, you know, first. And I worked in a bakery. I'm not saying to work in a bakery for 9 years to prove to people that you actually want to do this. Maybe a year, maybe 6 months, you know, like or maybe just going after it without proving to people. I was, you know, like I don't even know how I would when I got a job in the bakery, 19, 20, something like that. But definitely, like, if people don't support you, that's okay. Don't let that stop you. Let that motivate you, and let that push you to keep going and to actually go after it, because you can do it. Don't let someone stop you from going after your dreams. And that is it. On another note, my mom is my biggest support. My grandma, my grandparents, my family are my biggest support. They love that they have a granddaughter as a baker, a daughter as a baker. I'm telling you, they are my biggest fans now, biggest support, and like, I love them for it. Love them for it. So yes, it is possible for your family to even change their mind on how they look at you and your career choice. So yeah, bakers are cool. Chefs are cool with that. And I'm a curly girl chef. Yay!